covering the Central Coast. This is KION News Channel 46 at 5 o'clock.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for KION News at 5. I'm Austin Castro. We begin tonight in Pajaro, where flood victims are demanding justice. People there now suing county and government entities for neglecting the Pajaro levee, resulting in the town flooding during last year's storms. We are now learning of an additional lawsuit set to be filed. KION's Danya Romero spoke to an attorney who is representing hundreds of victims.
It feels like we're forgotten over here.
Flood victims like Lorena are demanding justice. People in Pajaro came together to make sure the trauma they endured isn't just being washed away. Multiple lawsuits have been filed or are in the process of being filed. We previously reported on a 64-page lawsuit targeting Caltrans and Monterey and Santa Cruz counties.
KION has learned of an additional lawsuit targeting not just those agencies, but also the Army Corps of Engineers and other agencies.
The federal agency, the Army Corps of Engineers, signed off on these plans. So they signed off on these plans and therefore they're liable as well.
Attorney Jeffrey Nadrich is an attorney representing around 500 people affected by the floods. With the majority of the population in Pajaro being undocumented and low income, he says this underserved community deserves justice.
Our position is that this community was given short shrift by Monterey County, and by that, it was the lowest priority. They had a contractual obligation to clean and the levee, to keep it clean.
With the evidence they have, Nadrich tells me there is a good chance this lawsuit will favor the people he's representing.
We have a lot of clients that have lost their businesses on Salinas Road and loss of business, loss of clothing, loss of property, flood damage, and we bring in experts to prove those cases.
Nadrich says this lawsuit could take years, but will not take their foot off the gas until the people of Pajaro get what they lost. Reporting in Salinas, Danya Romero, KION News Channel 46.
Now, both the County of Monterey and Santa Cruz County told us that previously they would not comment on ongoing litigation at this time. The attorney also tells KION it could take weeks before this additional lawsuit is filed. And as a result of last year's flooding in Pajaro, the County of Monterey is increasing disaster awareness and preparedness resources. A community bridges outreach campaign aims to engage people living in northern parts of the county. It includes signs, posters, and information in multiple languages. Their goal is to replicate the outreach in other flood-prone areas with low engagement.